The Thomas & Betts Elastimold brand, a recognized leader in pre-molded cable accessory components, presents installation and operating instructions for Elastimold Dead Break Molded Fuse Canister, or MCAN. The maintenance-free, sealed, insulated, and submersible fuse for pad mount, subsurface, or vault applications through 35 kV grounded Y to grounded Y. The size 4B Dead Break Molded Fuse Canister is designed to house an approved mounting Code 4 2.25-inch maximum diameter non-gassing current-limiting fuse to 8.3 kV. The size 5B is designed to house an approved mounting Code 5 2.25-inch maximum diameter non-gassing current-limiting fuse to 15.5 kV. The size 5B holder will also accept a mounting Code 4 2.25-inch maximum diameter fuse with an approved extension. Separable connector interfaces are provided for connection to the circuit. Elastimold MCAN fuse canister designs are dead front, using molded rubber to seal, shield, and insulate exposed live parts, made with modular construction to allow for various elbow connections, or direct attachment to the equipment-mounted bushings. With various end fittings and bushings, these canisters can be applied throughout the system in switchgear, junctions, transformers, cable runs, and tap installations. Before installing and operating the MCAN, it's important to note the following guidelines. All apparatus must be de-energized during installation or removal of parts, except for test point caps and indicators that can be installed and operated while energized. Load break connectors must be operated with a fully insulated hot stick type live line tool. Consult your company's safe work practices for the required live line tool length. Do not touch or move energized products by hand. After installation, load break products can be operated while energized per the operating instructions. All dead break connectors must be de-energized before operating. All apparatus must be installed and operated in accordance with individual user, local, and national work rules. Excess distortion of the assembled product may result in its failure. Inspect parts for damage, rating, and compatibility with mating parts. This product should be installed only by competent personnel trained in good safety practices involving high voltage electrical equipment. If this product is supplied with protective shipping covers, replace them with the appropriate high voltage insulated caps or connectors before submerging or energizing the circuit. This video does not attempt to provide for every possible contingency and is not intended as a substitute for adequate training or experience. Failure to follow these video instructions will result in damage to the product and serious or fatal injury. For more information on parts, installation ratings, and compatibility, contact your Thomas & Betts representative. Before installation, it is important to, first, check the contents of the package to ensure they are complete and undamaged. Read all installation instructions before starting. Have all the required tools at hand, and maintain cleanliness throughout the procedure. Let's take a look at the various parts in a molded fuse canister. A molded fuse canister is made up of the main body with bushing or bushing well interface, the end fitting with bushing or bushing well interface, the locking pin, padlock provisions, the end plug, the canister lever, 2 ground lugs, and the mounting bracket or mounting feet. It is important when securing fuses that they are all secured by a bolt and washer at each mounting foot, located at the bottom of the unit. Be sure to use spacers if the wall is uneven. 2 ground lugs are provided for the fuse ground. The fuse ground and all cable shields must be properly attached to the system ground. The connection interfaces of the fuse can be 600 amp apparatus bushings, 200 amp bushing wells, or a combination of both. Protective shipping covers are used to protect the bushings during shipping and should be removed prior to terminating the cable. Do not submerge or energize without installing the appropriate high voltage connectors. Prior to installing bushings or connectors, remove the protective covers and clean the interface. Lubricate the interface with Elastimold approved lubricant only. Do not substitute. Other lubricants may be harmful to the products. Install additional connectors or bushings by following the instructions included with those products. To begin installation, insert one end of the fuse into the end plug until it bottoms. If a 5.5 kV or 8.3 kV fuse is used in a size 5B holder with an approved extension, place the extension end into the end plug, not the fuse end. Hand tighten the 2 set screws with a 1/8 inch Allen wrench. Lubricate the end plug surface with the supplied lubricant. Do not substitute. Guide the fuse into the canister opening. Then, slide the fuse into the canister, ensuring that the guide rod enters the fork. Next, engage the canister lever eye with the hook stick. Push the lever close to the canister. The guide rod will click into the lever arm dent when fully seated. Finally, insert the locking pin or install padlock to secure the lever. Fuses are easy to replace as follows. It is very important to de-energize the circuit before opening the canister. To remove the fuse, first, pull the locking pin, if equipped, to release the canister lever. Next, lift the lever with the hook stick until the guide rod is free of the lever arm. Then, pull the fuse out with a hook stick. For a horizontal mount, a second hook stick may be required to support the end of the fuse as it first exits the canister. Loosen the 2 set screws with a 1/8 inch Allen wrench. Finally, separate the fuse from the end plug. Insert fuse into canister as previously demonstrated. This completes the installation and operating instructions for the Elastimold molded canister fuse. Elastimold M-CAN and EFX fuses have been designed and tested per applicable portions of IEEE, ANSI, NEMA, and other industry standards. For more information on parts, installation ratings, and compatibility, contact your Thomas & Betts representative.